All right, so you are a young man going through your first breakup. You're sad, you don't want to eat, you don't want to work. All you can think about is her, and you just don't want to do anything other than stay in your room and probably listen to some sad music. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do because every man at some point in his life, sooner or later, is going to go through a bad breakup. Most guys, it's going to be the first girl that you were in a relationship with or the first girl that you loved, right? So, what do you do once a chick has broken up with you and now you are sad? What do you do with that? Do you sit there? You're looking for guidance, right? And I'm going to tell you what you need to do, right? Because you have a couple options as a man, right? Let's say you love this chick and this chick left you. Most likely, you were acting way too emotional. You weren't acting the way you were acting at the beginning of the relationship. And that is why you are so pressed about her leaving. That is why you feel some type of way so strongly towards her leaving. Because you were acting way too emotional towards the end of the relationship. And 9 times out of 10, that's why she left you. Because she thought she could do better. She thought she could find a better option. She thought the grass was greener on the other side, right? So you have the option. Sit here in your room, right? Sit here, do nothing, just drown in your sorrows, cry, listen to music. That's your first choice, right? Or you could take those emotions instead of crying. Listen, if it's your first breakup and you think you got to cry and you really think it's going to help you, hey, do it where no one is watching, right? Do it where nobody is around because a man should always show strength. That is what I believe. A man should always show strength. So if you really feel like you got to do it, do it. But later on, you're going to learn that it's not going to better your situation, right? You're going to learn that, okay, I cried now, but how is my situation any better? Because as a man, you should always be looking to progress your situation. You should always be looking to progress your life. So doing things that don't progress your life is simply just a waste of time, right? So you could sit here and cry, and then after you'll learn, okay, that didn't improve my situation, right? Because she's out there, she's moved on, because I promise you, she didn't just leave you just to leave you, right? Unless you were caught cheating or something. But 9 times out of 10, if you were in love with a chick and you thought you were doing everything right, she didn't just leave you just to leave you. She met someone else and she thought, let me see if he is better. Let me see if he treats me better. Let me see if he fucks me better, right? So she didn't just leave you just to leave you. She left you because she thought she could do better. So here you are. You're crying your eyes out, crying your heart out, listening to Drake, listening to some sad music. What is she doing? You think she's at home doing nothing? No. She's going out on dates. Within a week, for sure, she's going out on dates. She's taking applications. She's meeting new guys. So she has already moved on with her life. And here you are. You are here. You are crying. And that hasn't improved your life anymore, right? I understand you're thinking about her. I understand you feel a pit in your stomach. I understand you feel some pain in your chest. I understand you don't want to go to work. You don't want to go out with your friends. You don't want to do anything. Why? Because you were emotionally attached to this woman. And the longer that you were with her is the longer it's going to take you to get over her. But you got to understand, time is what is going to be your best friend in this situation. You got to understand that things will get better with time. And not only is this going to be a lesson for you for relationships, but it's also going to be a lesson for life. Because things always get better with time if you put in the work, depending on how you conduct yourself, right? Because if you give it time and all you do is think about her and cry, then at the end of that time, what do you think is going to change? Most likely nothing, right? But let's say you take the second path, which is you take those feelings, you take the emotions that you're feeling currently, and instead of crying and just wasting all that emotion, because under every successful person, is a motivator. And that motivator usually comes from pain. It might be the pain of a breakup. It might be the pain of a partner cheating on them. It might be their mother died. It might be their father died. It might be they lost a job. But the underlying reason is pain. So you can take this pain and just waste it. Or you can take this pain and channel it towards something that improves your life, something that improves you as a man, so that you can make sure that this never happens again. You can make sure that women never leave you based on the thought that they can do better. They might leave you if they catch you cheating. They might leave you if you lie to them. But the chances of them leaving you just because they think they can do better is almost slim to none if you take this route. So, right, you take this route. Here you are. You're sad. She broke up with you. You're still emotionally attached to her because you weren't ready. The breakup came out of nowhere, most likely, unless you started seeing signs. But if you were too emotionally invested, 9 times out of 10, you didn't even see the signs because your emotions cloud your reason. So if you're too emotional, you're not thinking about the fact that the signs and the her patterns are changing because she's looking to get rid of you. And she's going to tell you, oh, she's going to give you some bullshit excuse. She's not going to tell you she found someone better. She's going to tell you, oh, I just don't think this could work, blah, 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 whatever her excuse was, right? You know it. You know what the excuse was. But she's not just going to tell you, I found someone better. She's just going to cut you off, and you weren't ready for it, right? But now, as a man, you need to conduct yourself the way a man would conduct himself, because life as a man is not about what you want to do. It's about what you have to do. So I know you want to text her. I know you want to call her. I know you want to talk to her. But what you have to do is level yourself up as a man. You have to take the route that improves you and improves your quality of life as a man. You have to take those feelings and those emotions and channel them into your body, channel them into your mind, channel them into your charisma, channel them into your money. Take these emotions, take these feelings, and now you have so much motivation. Because every time you go in the gym, the best thing about it is you are already feeling mental pain, right? You are already feeling the pain of a breakup, the pain of a woman who you love leaving you. So now you can go in the gym, and I promise you, you're not even going to feel the pain of the workout. So you can go twice as hard, 4 times as hard as someone who's not going through that, and you can improve so quick. That's why you see a lot of guys get shredded. A lot of guys get jacked after a workout after a breakup, because they're already feeling pain inside. And so they go to the gym and they channel that into their body. And a year goes by, 2 years go by, and you've improved your body. You take those emotions, you focus on putting the work in, and now your money has gone up, right? Your money has gone longer. So you take these emotions, you take this pain, and you channel it into that, and you will improve yourself. You will improve your options as a man. And when she looks back, she's going to think about how you were the best guy that she ever had a chance with. She's going to look back and say, wow, that guy, look at him. He's handsome as fuck. His body's on point. His money's long. She's going to think all these things, and she's going to regret it. That's the only thing you can do as a man. You can't call her. You can't try and convince her. You can't just take her back after she tries coming back to you, because most likely she's going to try and do that after she sees that the guys were no good. She's going to try and come back to you. But at that point, it is up to you as a man to decide whether you want to take her back into your life or keep it pushing. My advice, keep it pushing. Because I promise you, she didn't just go work on herself. She didn't just go work on herself. She didn't just say, you know what, I'm going to take a break from Timothy or from Johnny or from Bobby. I'm just going to take a break and I'm going to work on myself. I know that's what she told you, but that's not true. She's out there testing out all the fucking dicks in the world, all the coworkers that she wanted to fuck, all the people in her school Whoever it is, she's testing guys out. And then once that doesn't work, she's coming back to you. And at that point, you as the man have to be able to say, hey, listen, I will not allow that. Maybe you can have fun with her, but take her seriously, never again. Never again. Because a woman who tells you she needs a break or she needs space or she needs time, I promise you, the only thing she needs is someone fucking the shit out of her. And then she's going to come back to you once that doesn't work. And now here you are going to be looking stupid. But instead, you could say, hey, listen, I will not take you back, right? And you can continue to improve yourself. You can continue to improve your options as a man. And the next time around, a year goes by, 2 years go by, and if you took this route, not only are you going to forget about her, not only will you not even think about this woman anymore because time has gone by and your emotions have fizzled out, but now you're going to be a 2.0 version of yourself. But it all depends on how you conduct yourself, because here's the journey you have to take, right? This is the day you broke up. This is a year later. The 2.0 version of yourself is over here waiting for you. But in between is the work that you have to put in. In between is the hours at the gym. In between is the books that you read. In between is, the work that you put in your business, the work that you put in at work, whatever it is. The work has to be done in order for you to reach your 2.0 self. Because if you take the option of just crying and doing nothing about it, a year is going to go by and you're going to look exactly the same. Your financial situation is going to be exactly the same. Everything in your life is going to be exactly the same. So the reason that she left you is still going to be there. She's going to look back and she's going to say, damn, I dodged a bullet. I'm glad I'm not with that guy anymore. So do you want to be the guy that she looks back and she says, I'm glad I am not with him anymore? Or do you want to be the guy who took those feelings and took those emotions and leveled himself up? And now, not only is she going to be thinking about how, damn, I missed out. But at this point, you probably don't care because you're over this chick. But at this point, now you have better options. Now the women in your life aren't going to leave you for no reason just because they feel like it, because you have improved yourself as a man. So now the chances of her doing that ever again are slim to none. That is what you have to do as a man once you have been broken up with. And afterwards, the second time, third time around, fourth time around, it's not going to hurt as bad because you have already understood, you have already taken in the lessons of what it is to be broken up with, right? And most likely, if you improve yourself, that's not going to happen again. Unless, like I said, you were caught cheating or you were caught lying. Because a woman is not going to leave a man who she respects, she admires, and she adores. It's not going to happen. She's not just going to wake up one day and say, I'm going to leave this man. If you're on your shit as a man, she's not just going to leave you for no reason, I promise you. So make sure you are on your P's and Q's. Make sure you are focused on improving every day. And that's what you need to do if you have gone through your first breakup. All right, guys?